Welcome to Auntie K's, your favorite radical queer indigenous auntie, bringing you tarot every day. Hello everyone and welcome to Auntie K's Tarot. This is decks on my table. Alright, it's been the fall season and that's kind of the vibe I was going with, but for me, that spirit lifting of the veil season, we're just getting into it. My family culture's Ancestor feast comes shortly, but not yet. This has just been on my table for a while regardless, but in the last few weeks I haven't been using it. It is the Truth Decks Reconciliation Edition, so I am going to put this one away. It's been a while, but it is going to get put away. I tend to bring out both the Wild Witch Oracle and the Zombie Oracle in October. I think I'm keeping the Wild Witch Oracle out. We are going to see. But I do think I'm putting away the Zombie deck. I didn't use it as much as the Wild Witch Oracle this year. And so I think I'm going to put it away and not have it. I don't know. Maybe I'm still deciding. I don't know. The Haters Exposed Evil Eye Oracle cards has just been a really useful deck to have for people dealing mostly with work colleagues, but also sometimes friends and family situations, but it tends to be work readings it comes out in. All right. Rustic Roots. I think I'm putting this one away right now. Yet again, like, it's happened to me before. It's happened to me again. It's bended in the middle on me. And it's just not as great to shuffle like this. And so I think I'm putting it away. It's got a really nice fall feel, but it's not that spirit kind of feel I'm looking for. The Teddy Tarot is also just a lovely fall palette. We're going to get release summary palette cards to show you what I meant by fall palette. It has a good fall vibe for me, and so it really worked for October, but I don't think it's going to work for November. So I'm going to put it away. It's really good, easy read. The Teddy Tarot, and this is the gold edition, which the Gold Guild titles are not all that easy to read, but the deck itself is very easy to read. But it is going away. Garden Dragons is excellent as a personal oracle, but I wasn't really working with it as an oracle for professional readings, and so I think this is going to go back up on the shelf. This deck is just useful, especially for work readings, social life readings, how am I getting along with people in general, and I'm going to make it available eventually along with my Star Wars Tarot, but I can't afford to do proofs right now, so it's on hold. And the Brown Witch Lenny fits Spirit Season, and I just use it every day. So the Brown Witch Lenny is also staying on the table. All right, Grandma Baby's Apothecary definitely has that spirit feel. Totally has it. But I need to put cornstarch on it again. It's sticking again. Have to see if I still have some. It's a really good deck, but the stickiness just makes it a pain in the butt to shuffle out quickly. And that is its flaw. But as a deck, it's pretty awesome, and I really like it, and it fits the season. So I only have one Lenormand out right now, so it's probably going to stay. All right. Mystic Mendeley's, it has a good Halloween vibe. It's cartoony, and the faces are a little bit creepy. And so it's just got a really good vibe for that. But it's a bit more Halloween-y, so it is getting put away. The color palette of the Aztec Tarot was really great for that early fall season. But it's Indigenous Heritage Month and Spirit Season, so this might stay on the table. I'm not decided. I've pulled out some decks and I just don't know. So we're really going to see what I end up saying. Okay, I have space for these decks, and these are the ones I'm going with. We have got to figure that out. Okay, so Marseille decks that I'm thinking about. This is my deck, so fits Indigenous history. I don't know if it really fits the rest of it, but it's a safe read as a Marseille deck. It's a very easy deck to read as Marseille. So, because it's mine, that's where that sits. But I think I'm looking for something different, some variety, bring me something different in that I haven't used in a while. So I have not used this deck in a while, which sits between Marseille and playing cards. And I edged it all nicely. I really quite like it. I put keywords on it, so that's what we're turning around. All right, so we have the 9 of coins, the 3 of coins, and the Emperor. I think this is saying, like, it can show up for work. It can really do the job that I'm asking for. It will be work well with the other decks. And so this looks really probably like a good choice. So, the Tarot Archetypal. This is a deck that I really can't shuffle, riffle shuffle, which kind of annoys me. But I'm telling myself I could shuffle it in other ways. I could cut. And cut. And cut. 9 of Wands, the Tower, and the 3 of Coins. like, I think would be a bit of a struggle. And there's times I would feel like, oh my, it would feel like a struggle because I rely on a certain set system of shuffling and it'd be mixing it up. And like, this is definitely upside down, and it knows how to do the work, but is it just going to be tricky to read it? I mean, it has the right, like, it's kind of a creepy deck, which I like for the whole spirity feel. But, all right, so what about if I use my Marseille deck? As far as secret and spiritual knowledges being revealed, like, I think my deck is saying, yes, me. So maybe we're going to put the tarot archetype away. And I think, like, I really want to be like, oh, I'm using it. The problem is I use certain systems for shuffling. So maybe if I break out of it, then we're going to keep my deck close at hand. And I think we're going to... Fairies feels like a good set of cards for fairy season. Now, I've struggled with this deck in the past because I didn't have sufficient lighting. This is the Tarot of the Enchanted Garden. So I didn't have good lighting for it, right? And I've been hoping that this new space has good lighting for it. So let's see. And I'll tell you, like, the lighting feels better. The lighting feels better. I'm not using a ring light. This is the lighting overhead at my table now. So, and like, the colors pop way more than they did in my old place. I don't like that this deck lacks titles, but we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. It is going to be clear, and it is going to be kind, and it is a viable choice. It's a viable choice, and I do want to see how this works out for me. And I really do like that it's, I can see the colors so much more. They really pop. Although I feel like I do have a bit of a glare. So this deck, again, just has that feel. It's a deck I love. It's the 5-cent tarot. I'm not a fan of how tiny the keywords are. And as an animal deck, one of its appeals was that it has keywords. I love the backs. I love this. There's a lot about it that just feels... I'm holding everything upside down today. Very spiritual, tarot, esoteric. I don't know. So we have the Moon, the Knight of Coins, and Judgment. It's a deck where I'll need to put on my glasses. It can bring out imagination, but like it can also bring out confusion because I do struggle with this. But does it make me use my subconscious? I definitely have a desire to like work with it and you know, give in and give it a try and really have a go at it. And doing this could bring about epiphanies and awakenings that really wake me up. And you know what? In this better lighting, these words do stand out better. They do stand out better. They do. It could have a real go. It could have a real go. All right. The decolonial tarot would be the simplest tarot on this table so far. And it's decolonial, so that seems fitting for Indigenous Heritage Month. I haven't chosen any easy decks. And am I worried about that? Yeah, I think I am a little worried about that for sure. Queen of Wands. Four of what? Swords, I guess. Wow, it actually doesn't say. Page of Wands. Oh, there's the swords. They kind of blended in. Because my cats. Or my one cat. Okay, so after working really hard as psychic all day, this card could be really easy on the imagination. It's not going to work my brain too hard to think and come up with the answers. I don't need this many decks out on my table. Dream Visions, a deck I really haven't been using, but I like it. And it has this like creepy alien or spirit realm kind of look feel to it that I think could really work. I struggled to shuffle it, and that was why I wasn't using it. But anyway, I want to use decks I've not been using, and I've been pushing on some of these. The Hanged Man, King of Pentacles, Two of Coins. I don't think I need the decolonial tarot if I have Dream Vision. It offers a fresh perspective. The King of Pentacles, like, work, he's got it. He's got it. And, like, it's time to stop standing wondering if I'm going to use this deck again. Just use it. Deck for work. It makes me want to rant at people. And it has the same shuffling issues as the tarot archetypal, except that, if I'm going to be honest, it's even harder to shuffle because it's even longer. Successful at what cost? And, you know, the Six of Coins, it looks good on the outside, but the readings, there's Six of Cups. It shows some rough edges. King of Coins, but, like, good at the job. This is saying it's pretty good. I think I usually list what decks I'm working with. It's a pretty long title. I mean, it says it can do it. I just mixed a whole bunch of other things up with the actual reading. And 6 cups. Got a lot of King of Coins here, actually. Those King of Wands. 2 of these have King of Wands. Oh no, that's Knight of Coins. Okay, let's... I also brought out the Gentle Tarot. And I like keywords if I'm going animal. And it's very gentle. I don't always know if that's really what I'm looking for, what I'm going for. Harvest of Thunder, which I think is King of Swords. High Priestess. A Seed. Flower. Harvest. What's the other one? Keep getting harvest. Root. And that's where I get so confused. Like root and seed. Seed is the beginning of growth. Root. I don't know. Which comes first? Okay. I don't think this is what I'm using. But I do think the other oracle deck I'm going to bring out is Songs of the Grandmother. It's a lot to say in this oracle deck. Like, each card's really rich, really full. It's got a lot to say, even if it needs my glasses. So, Grandmother Black Panther, which is passion. Welcome your wildness. Let your heart fire lead the way. Playful in the dark. And so it gives me a lot to work with as an oracle deck. Grandmother Salmon, determination, still more committed, confident. Still more committed, confident, you know the way. Keep swimming upstream. I'm using this deck. So I decided to go with most of what I pulled out. Songs of the Grandmother is on my table. Enchanted Garden, Dream Vision, the 5-cent tarot, and Tarot Neo-Colonial de la Americas is all on there, as well as Keymaster, Le Tarot Archetypal, and Grandma Baby's Apothecary. So, and I have my deck as a backup or a safety, but I've really switched it up, and I haven't brought in a lot of variety in a while, so I like this, and I'm happy about it.